is Thursday, people. Thursday. We're getting so close to the weekend. Thursday's already gone by the time you see this anyway. We're looking at Friday now, people. Another weekend coming down the pipe. What's going on? Well, I want to give a shout out to Kim Field of Glendale Heights. Oh, Lordy. Glendale Heights, Illinois. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. That's right. I hope someday you'll join us and the world can live as one. It is one of my favorite songs of all time. My wife knows my favorite song of all time, and one that I stop every time I hear it, is sang by a boy named Satchmo, Louis Armstrong. What a Wonderful World. That is my favorite song of all time. Followed by John Lennon. Imagine a world like that. I do all the time, and I'm not the only one. We have dreamers all around the world that just want one thing. The same thing them Christians want every Christmas. Peace on earth and goodwill towards men. That's what we all want. Nobody wants war. Well, most of us don't anyway. So what's going on? Thank you, Kimberly. Seen that in a note. Donnie's over in China. Well, he just left China. Remember China? China was that place, I'm sure you've heard of it, because all during the campaign, Donnie couldn't say enough things about China. Remember, China's raping the United States. China's a manipulator. China's a thief. China. They even have clips. They run them every once in a while with all the time. China. It's just like a broken record. It was all through the campaign because his minions love that shit. Yeah, blame them Chinese. Yeah, that's all their fault. And what happens when Donnie shows up in China? He's a kiss ass. That's what cowards do. That's what your typical schoolyard bully does. He'll talk shit behind your back. He'll call you every name in the book until you're right in front of him. And then he makes excuses. And that's what Donnie did this time. He even congratulated China on screwing us. Oh, you're doing a great job over there because, well, of course he blames Obama and previous record. You know, he's got to blame somebody. Yeah, Donnie, you're just a coward little dick like everybody thought you was when you're in front of the people that you claim you're all puffed up about. You don't do shit. You kiss their ass. That's what Donnie did. Because Donnie has to kiss their ass, because if Donnie doesn't do something, North Korea will just keep on doing what they're doing, and that can't happen because Donnie's already puffed up, but we can't strike over there, so Donnie's just caught in a quandary. He don't know what to do except talk bad. And that's what he does. The Senate is releasing their tax bill today. It doesn't coincide with the House bill, so there's going to be a little showdown, but at least they're coming out and calling it what it is. A piece of shit. It's the same, they're using the same word. Trickle down is good. Trickle down. It's going to improve the country. It's going to give you jobs and your wages will grow up. And all that other bullshit that Reagan said way back when. Oh, it's trickle down. We're going to give to the rich. We're going to cut their taxes. We're going to give them big bonuses. And they'll invest that money and put it all. It's the same song and dance bullshit that we've heard over and over again. It's not going to do that. It's not going to create jobs. Nobody's going to get a pay raise because billionaires get a bigger check. They just get happy because they got a bigger check. All those corporate savings they're going to have from their tax things, you think that's going? No, that's going to the shareholders and the board, the CEO. All those rich suckers up there are going to be happy as shit. Is Bubba down on the floor going to get a pay raise out of that? I don't think so, Bubba. Get your ass to work. And that's what this is. This is nothing but a big payoff to the rich. That's all it is. It's going to add trillions to our debt. And like I said before, you hear them Republicans all the time crying about the debt and the fiscal responsibility that they feel deep in their heart about spending money you just don't have. Well, they're raping the shit out of us right now, baby, and it's all for the rich people, just like they've done in the past. So there's nothing new coming on. What is in the news all of a sudden is Roy Moore again. You know, Mr. Shoot 'em up, bang 'em in the, pull your gun out at the rally. The old Mr. If they're not a Christian, shoot them in the head. Mr. 9/11 was caused by godlessness in the United States. That's what he said. He said that the attack on 9/11 was due to godlessness in our country. Well, what were you doing there, Roy? What was you doing back when you was 32 years old, it seems? Well, it seems that he was a busy little shit, wasn't he? Like little girls, did you, Roy? Well, evidently, because now we have a 14-year-old, a 16-year-old, a 17-year-old, and somebody else I didn't catch because I was talking, that have come out and said that Roy Moore sexually molested them. Roy was 32, and when I was 14. Now, these girls didn't come up, I'm sorry, not girls, they're ladies now. These are women. They did not just band together and come out voluntarily. No, they were tracked down because of stories that had been told in the news, tracked them down to confirm whether or not these stories were true. Well, it seems they were. They're allegedly saying they were. Now, the thing is, Roy Moore comes out and he says, oh, this is all fake bullshit. They're just trying to stop me from winning the election, and it's a conspiracy. There's no truth to this shit. Well, why don't we just walk back down memory lane there, Roy? Young girl says she was at a certain place where you molested her. Well, let's see. Were you at that place when it happened? What about at the school where this other young lady says it happened? One said it happened at a church. That he did things. Yeah, let's find out if those women are right on their dates. And then what, Roy? Well, they're all just, yeah. That guy, Roy Moore, he is what I call the Christian ISIS. He is the guy that said non-Christians, you could just shoot them in the head as far as he's concerned. That's ISIS. That's ISIS shit. He is the same crap. He's been thrown off the Alabama Supreme Court twice for his godlessness that he is doing. Because his demand that the 10 Commandments be posted on the county courthouse, and he wasn't going to take them down and all that shit because he believes in all of that shit. Well, except for the stuff that he does, like the thieving and the lying and the... Oh boy, that's bad shit. 14-year-old girl, that's pitiful, Roy. Get your ass out and don't come back. Go point your pistol out in their yard and shoot it up all you want. Anyway, what else going on? Donnie tweeted yesterday. I'm a day late on this one. He tweeted, thanks to all the deplorables out there. Thanks, deplorables, for electing Donnie the dick a year ago. It's been a year, people. That's a year's growth. That was a year's growth right there. Oh, I want to cut it up, trim it up, make it at least look good, but I don't touch it. I won't touch it until that disgusting liar or Cheeto is out of our house, because he's disgusting. Anyway, I just didn't feel like shaving right after the election because I was pissed off. And so I haven't shaved. I haven't shaved since he became elected. And this is the result of it. Joanne Rago, she sent me another little article. I read it a little while ago. It was a reporter had gone to Johnsville, Pennsylvania to do a story, a follow-up story on this area. It used to be a Democratic area, but they voted Trump in. It was a steel mill, coal area. And Donnie went there saying, oh, we're going to bring back coal, we're going to bring back the steel mills, all this, we're all going to be great, it's going to be great, blah, 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 wall, all that other shit they sold them because the people were desperate for good news. Well, she went back a year later to find out what happened, interviewed some of the same people she did the first time there, right after the election. And things ain't changed. Things ain't changed for them. Nothing's got better. But they hold on to Donnie. They'll vote for him again because, what one guy said, because he likes to see him push other people's buttons. He likes to see him push the right buttons to get everybody upset. Ain't that a reason to? That's what we're dealing with, people. People that when they're confronted with the facts, they're not going to change their mind. They're proud they voted for him. They're deplorables. They're the ones that don't use critical thinking skills. Is it going to get better? No. Is it going to get worse? Yes. Are you okay with that? Well, yeah, because I like the way he talks. Kiss my ass. He's a disgusting lying piece of shit. He lied to y'all over and over and over. He's lied to the American people so many times. He's made an ass out of himself every time you turn around. No, you should not vote for him again. Ugh, pisses me off. Anyway, about all I got today. Somebody asked me, about how I do this, and because I was posting one night, and y'all could see if I'm online when I post my video up there, and it takes anywhere from about 4 to 6 hours from the time I decide, okay, I got to do a video, and I sit down and start looking at the news and getting in my head, do my board up or my paper, and video it, edit it, or not edit, but insert my stuff there, and then try to upload it, which y'all found out it takes me a while to do that. And after it's uploaded, I still have about 45 minutes of posting to groups that have asked me to share. So every time we see one of these, it's about 4 to 6 hours worth of work goes in here. So it gets condensed sometimes. Anyway, Kim Field from Glendale Heights gave me such an idea. I loved what she sent me. I really do, because it told me who Kim was. Kim Field is a blue dot. And she sent me this shirt, and she only wanted one thing out of me. Why don't you take a good look? That's Sailor. His name is Sailor. And let me get that up there. I want y'all to be able to see him good. Let me point that down. I can see it on a little monitor over here. But that's Sailor. And that's her puppy dog for 14 years. He's 14 years old. She got him when he was 3 months old. You know, my wife and I said the same words when we took this picture out. And that word was Willie. Because Sailor here looks just like one of our dogs we used to have. That's name was Willie. And we've had dogs all our life, all our married life, all my life I've had dogs, but we've been married 40 years. We've always had dogs. When we first took over this place, we had 14 dogs. We're now down to 4. We have Emma, Molly, Jack, and Willie. I have Fred, that's my parrot. He's about 50 years old. I got my donkey Jenny and Boomer the goat. And I can't name all the cats. There's a lot of cats. There's names, but there's a lot of cats. But anyway, Kim sending me this, me and Mama had an idea. And my idea is this. Y'all have spent a lot of time and money sending me t-shirts, and I so appreciate it. I told y'all the other day, every t-shirt I have on has a name, it has a story, and this one will have Sailor attached to it. And I know that's money, that costs money, and I know that's why I appreciate it so much. Anyway, it goes way and above and beyond. Every time I get a t-shirt, I love it. But I want to start a new board. I want to start another board, and I'm going to start with the first picture I got here, Sailor. So what I want you to do is take a picture of your pet and send it to me. And I'll call your pet's name out, who it is, and tell me a little bit about them. And we're going to start a new board of Blue Dot Pets. And I know there'll be cats, dogs, there might be donkeys. There's no telling what kind. Me and Mama were getting a tickle out of it because we have a lot of pets. And so if you're so inclined, take a Chelly up there in Oklahoma. I know you got lots of pictures of them babies. Take a picture and send it to us at the address down here at the end of the show, and we'll call your pet's name out on the show. And I think we might get a lot more people involved in that. It takes money to buy a t-shirt, and not everybody can do that. And I realize that, because I couldn't. But I so appreciate them when I get them. But I want to start this new little thing. Send me a picture of your pet. We'll put them up on the board. We'll name them. And we'll watch as the board fills in with everybody's pet. I like the idea. And because we are big animal lovers. We love animals. And we're glad that you love them too. So it warms us heart. Anybody that has a dog, you got you a true friend. You got a pet, you got a true friend. Anyway, that's about all I have. I feel a tickle coming up my throat because we had a cold front blow in and my sinuses are giving me trouble again. So I'm going to wrap this up. Blue Dots around the world, I love y'all so much. I love the shirts. I love the idea about the pets. Send me a picture, please. I really appreciate it because I just think it would be neat. Like, share, and subscribe. John Bertavot, Blue Dot in Texas, on Facebook. I mean on YouTube. John Bertavot on Facebook. John Bertavot Speaks, Don's fan page over there. Run by and give Don a like. And Twitter, at Blue Dot in Texas. And out my truck window. Y'all take care. Send me a picture. I like this idea. Let's do this. Anyway, we got a lot to do coming up for 2018. We did a roll yesterday that was so good. I was so proud of not only the win, but the demographics and the diversity in our party. I'm very proud of that. And it's something that the Republicans just can't say. They're not that diversified. They're loaded up with deplorables. And that's their fault. They need to get rid of them. Deplorables meaning racist, sexist, misogynistic assholes, all the rest of them that Hillary named. That's a deplorable. So if you call yourself one, you must be one. So, Donnie, tweet out to your deplorable asswipes. Anyway, y'all take it easy. We'll see you later. Bye.